Hello and welcome back to the homestead. In today's video, we will be preparing the front porch for the stone, and we'll get started laying the stone, and we have a surprise visitor. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and click that notification bell. Here I am caulking around the outside of the windows and doors and outlets and everything. That spray foam just did not work good enough. Alright, so first we need to lay the tar paper on the walls to start preparing it for the veneer stone. Here Shauna is stapling it down. She found she really loved that job. Look at those big ass feet.
I found Bigfoot.
Bigfoot was here. Oh! Once the tar paper's on, we get to lay down the metal lathe. Here we have to layer it at least an inch over the previous one. And then when we nail it, we have to make sure we're nailing into the stud. Here we are using the square to make sure we're staying on the stud. Here we are using the tape measure to find out where each stud is. And when we looked inside, it was doing good. Here Perry's cutting out around the box for the light. This wire is super hard to cut. He did a great job at it though. Alright. Now it's time to mix up the base coat. It sure is a dusty job. So I'm adding the water. Perry's gonna mix it up with his drill mixer, and I add water as we need it. It's starting to get to where we need it. It likes to stick at the bottom of the bucket. It's looking about done. Oh, there's some dry stuff. Just a little bit longer and we should be ready to apply it. Now comes the fun part. Applying it to the wall. You have to press hard to get it into the metal lathe, and then also make sure it's about a 1/4 inch thick on top of it. Shauna's having fun learning. This is her first time doing this, and only my second time. Well, we got all the base coat on. It's looking good. And when it's thumbprint dry, you take a brush and you scratch it to rough it up a little bit for when you apply the stone. We'll let this sit overnight and get to the stone tomorrow. So I've opened up the skid of rock and we started getting them out and laying them out on the porch to decide how we're going to lay them on the house. Perry is working on getting the mortar all prepared and ready for us. It's starting to look pretty good. So we've been laying out the brick and getting it up onto the wall. Got a good start so far. So you need to spray the bottom of the brick before you put the mortar on, and also spray the wall where it's going. This will activate it to make like a glue. Shauna was in charge of buttering all the bricks, and then I would look at it to make sure I was hanging it on the wall the correct way, and then wiggle, 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 and make sure it's squished out all sides, and that gets it to stick to the wall. I've been using wood shims to help hold up any, to keep the nice gap in there for when I put on the grout. Alright, and on to the next stone. We are doing one layer at a time, seeing how this goes. So far we've got a pretty good assembly line going. She butters it while I put it on the wall. This is going to be a long process, but it sure is looking nice. And it was a great time to spend with Shauna. She's getting to be the master of buttering the stones. Wow, that's looking really good. Time for a break. Shauna went back home, and today we're going to start a new project. The garage deck. Yes, another deck. Perry got pretty far while I was at work, and now I'm here to help him with the joists. Making sure everything's level and square. Looking good. This deck is so much smaller than the back deck. It's a nice change.
Munches the crunches. He's a big boy. Is that, huh? Yeah, there's gonna be no stairs. Another one. There'll be stairs all over the place.
All right, time for the corner posts. sure they are level on both sides. I sure like how he does these corners. That's gonna hold a lot of weight for a long time. Here he is, marking out what needs to be cut out for the last post. Now the fun part, making all those little cuts. Now he just has to tap them out with his hammer, and then it'll be ready to smooth out. He grabs his belt sander and away he goes. Alright, last one's going in. Once we get it set and level on both directions, it's time to screw it in, and we're good for the next step. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and click that notification bell. Thank you.